I bought cheap photography gear from Temu and it's surprisingly bad. Or is it? You know, everyone thinks that they're a photographer. Your mum does, your grandmother, your streamer friend, that other friend that you have that thinks they're a professional photographer just because they got paid to do that shoot that one time. That's me. With how cheap camera tech is getting, I want to know just how cheap is too cheap. So I jumped onto Temu, setting myself a budget of $100 dues to find the cheapest equipment I could that looked usable. To see whether this e-waste can compete with the cheapest camera I could find on Facebook Marketplace. I'm actually at one of my favorite locations here on the Central Coast, and it's this little church. It is located in Martinsville. It's nothing super crazy, but it's got bamboo, it's got lots of textures and lots of just cool little elements that we might be able to actually get some use out of. Here's where things get a little interesting. I want to take 4 shots. I want to take a landscape, I want to take a portrait, a street, and a product shot. We can pretty much knock out 3 of those here, but the rest are going to have to be done in a different location. We're going to be comparing all these photos against this Fujifilm FinePix S5800. It's a camera you can find on Facebook Marketplace for around $50. Each camera is going to be taking the exact same photo, meaning if it's a product shot of my watch, then the FinePix, this pink camera, and the world's smallest camera are all taking the same photo of that watch. So I have to switch SD cards from the world's smallest camera into the pink digital camera because they're most likely from the same manufacturer, and I do not trust putting one of my other SD cards in there. So I was able to shoot 2 of the 4 things here. I was able to shoot product and landscape. However, I might have to go to another location to do street and portrait. I know I can't do portrait alone, and I currently am shooting by myself because these cameras don't have timers on them. And for street, well, there's literally just a road here. And while that technically is street, it's a road. It's not exactly super interesting. So I'm probably gonna have to head into the city to do that. So we're here at Edogawa Gardens in Gosford City. And this is actually one of my favorite places to come and take photos, simply because there's not a lot of people that come here, and it's also just, it's got a lot of Japanese stuff, and I'm very much into my Japanese culture. And I'm here with my friend Eleanor. She's another creator, and we're gonna walk around, try and find some spots to take some photos and see what we can come up with while we're here. This camera has an SD card in it, so that's gonna be the first one we'll use. Okay, wow, that's actually really not good. Not because of you, but because of the camera itself. It's so blown out. Let's see if I can get something here. Can you guys see this? I think they can. There we go. Wow. It's all blown out. It's all terrible. It's all blown out. And I'm halfway through shooting this, so I've got to commit. I honestly thought I knew what I was getting into with these, especially after reviewing the world's worst camera. The bar was set incredibly low with this, but I was not prepared, and neither are you. To say that these images are potato quality is a huge understatement. The Event Horizon telescope, which took this, the very first photo of a black hole, took a better quality photo, and the subject was 53 million light years away. I'm lost for words here. I don't know what to say. The wide-angle lens attachment for your phone is actually kind of a vibe. I might make a full video on it doing a shoot where it's just that. And once you chuck an edit on it, it looks awesome. That being said, instead of spending 32 on, okay, that's been discontinued. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, well look, for the price of everything that I'd spent, you can go onto Facebook Marketplace and buy something that'll actually work for you and get you decent quality images. Sure, it won't be raw, which is fine when you're starting out. You don't need raw to be building those skills. But you're almost always going to have better luck going secondhand than buying something off Wish or Temu or any of the other websites like that. It's just e-waste. Maybe you can help me find the words to describe these cameras. Comment what you think down below. Is it down to user error, or are they just e-waste and just actual trash? If you'd like to support the channel, consider liking and subscribing. You can also get some Lightroom presets, which are linked down below. It will literally overhaul your editing experience, and that means more time for coffee and more time for taking photos. And if you also want to watch another chaotic photography adventure, well, just click right here. It's cold.